playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4, 2nd down coming up. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the win over Denver.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. It's a pretty fancy footwork that time. Able to spin forward, and they're going to give him 4 yards on the play. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 30.
And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
They'll try and run this one right up the gun.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And this is going to be incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the Plague did on the last one.
Second and 5. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
So, Charles, you talk about this offense, how well they played. I mean, the defense, too, really. But they're sitting at 10-0 now on the year. 4-0, 5-0, that's nice. But once you start hitting double digits with these wins and no losses, I think the seriousness of the situation, it just has to ramp up.
Yeah, and when you do say 10-0, it can't scare you as a team. Just think about it this way. For most of the year, they've been playing to win their division and get to the playoffs. Now the playoffs are just about a foregone conclusion. So now they have to down-focus their thoughts about getting home field advantage and finishing unbeaten, and they need to make sure they keep it in that order.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. First carry now for Justice Hill. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Hill one more time. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
When a drive goes this long, you have to give a lot of credit to the guys up front, those big fellas, because the offensive line is putting something together that allows them to continue to control the ball. I know a lot of people think they get fatigued on a long drive. Actually, a lot of times the reverse happens. They actually get energized because they're controlling the ball and they're the ones dictating to the defense.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Pat Freiermuth,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Pulls it in at the 13. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Back to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. It'll be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they, as mentioned, unbeaten to this point in the year, but you think this game, their toughest test yet.
I absolutely do, because to me, this is a good measuring stick game because they've been able to take advantage of the schedule. But here, this is another team leading its division with an eye on making a Super Bowl run, so this game is crucial.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he comes back with one complete.
So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Rolling to his left. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard.
Back to throw again.
And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's brought down.
61 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Oh, how about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, that's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Carl Joseph.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about
touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the 10.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he will have the 1st down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Oliver.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
So not quite a 1st down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the 1st down. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
Deontay Johnson, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this 1st half.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the rout is on here in this 1st half. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Oliver.
And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles Jack.
And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into fourth down.
They'll set up a throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Oliver. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7. The Bucs on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
They'll set up to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. And now the Tampa Bay field goal unit comes out here. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And his kick is indeed good, and they get a little bit closer here as the lead's down to 3 touchdowns.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fuller. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. Second and 1. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with... On first down, he'll drop to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So everything else has gone right in this first half. Kind of follows that it would for their kicker, too, as he adds 3 more onto the lead.
Yeah, and the way that this one's gone, definitely not looking like he's going to have to worry too much about pressure kicks late in the game. He can go out there free and easy, just work on his form, and he knocked that one through.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that will bring up second down. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. A first down there on a pickup of 25. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 93 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On second down, they'll run it here. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken from about the 12. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get it inside the 35. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. And this one is right down Broadway. And now they'll just need 4 touchdowns as the deficit is now 28. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just going to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there are going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 145 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll try to pound it in with Hill. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Hill to try again. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Hill. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And Charles, we haven't even hit the 4th quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Taken from about the 12. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here.
And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. third down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not make it to that imaginary yellow line as they get him to the ground at about the 23. They'll try and run for it. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Amani Hooker. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And their four-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync.
And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take it. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Back to throw here. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 11. Now they'll run on the draw. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49.
It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. They run it again with Hill. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
On 2nd down, Hill.
And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Now a 10th carry for Hill. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A carry now for McKissick. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. And this is a guy who's going to get some carries going forward. Picked up as a free agent just this past week.
How about fresh legs, right? We always talk about bringing a guy in, provides that spark, and maybe a little bit of extra energy.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Out of the pistol, here's Hill. And he'll take this one down near the 15. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Up the middle, it's Hill. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From the 10. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops from one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Got an open man finding Jefferson. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 11. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. A big loss there of about 7 yards on 1st and goal. So now it's 2nd down. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3rd and goal. Trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Extra point right down the middle. as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number